After I was told I hadn't miscarried, we thought it was safest not to tell a soul. Until after the 12-week scan. I'm sorry we kept it from you, sweetheart.
What miscarriage?
Shh.
Is the baby all right?
As far as we can tell. But I'm just trying to be extra careful.
You could have told me.
I couldn't face the arguments, Dad.
You can't really think this is a good idea. That's why you've been keeping it a secret, isn't it? Be honest.
Do you know what? Just leave. If you can't even fake being happy.
Am I the only one who's made the effort?
It's sugar!
Careful, I'm on a hair trigger here.
Ah, you look at me, wicked!
We've still got Twister to come, but not the naked variety, obviously, as there are no ladies present.
That was Valerie's favourite. You never know how much time you have left. You and Laurel will write to seize the day.
Thank you, Eric. I fully intend to. Drink for the best man.
Where is he?
You, obviously.
Supposed to be psychic now, Matt.
Didn't I ask you?
No. But you must have chosen Sandy.
Dad? I'm not totally doolally.
Oh!
Not yet, anyway.
I can't stop looking at you. Now, I remember the day you left. I bought you a pair of those flashing trainers.
Is what Aaron says true?
No,
Why is he saying it then?
because the mind does crazy things. Maybe he blames me for his mum leaving, I don't know.
It was ages ago. He's grown up now.
The damage stays with you. You know, I shouldn't really tell you this, but he used to cut himself. You know.
Of course.
And maybe he's punishing me now instead. You know, when I heard the charges, I actually felt physically ill. How any man could do that. I wouldn't be sitting here now. I couldn't live with myself.
Where were you the last 7 years? Why didn't you pick up the phone?
I didn't know where you were.
Mum said you refused to see me.
No. You were my world, Liv. You were my precious little girl. She left me because of all the trouble with Aaron. How was I to know she was going to cut me off completely? Been saving this for you. It was me mum's.
Why would I take presents of you?
Have I ever hurt you? Have I ever done anything I shouldn't?
No.
I'm your dad, Liv. And I need you to believe in me.
You're a head case. You always were. Poor Aaron, he never stood a chance.
Oh, yeah, because you were the perfect stepmom.
I did what any decent woman would have. I've never seen a kid so needy.
Oh, you loved him. Yeah, I could see that. The times I picked him up, you hated handing him over.
Because you ignored him. Used to come back running wild and crubby.
Bit like your kid then, eh? 3 days, you said, and you never checked up where she was. Schoolboy error, love.
She only went missing because of this. Because of you dragging her in.
Not me, Gordon. Aaron did not ask to be abused. He was a kid.
Oh, here we go.
No, Sandra, you failed him. Admit it. You didn't let Liv see her dad for 7 years. You changed your name.
It was a fresh start.
Fresh start from what? Why didn't Gordon report you for child abduction? Why didn't he get the police involved?
You'd have to ask him.
No, because he knew that you'd trust him.
No. I left because of your son. The battles wore me down. Gordon was a good man, a good dad.
I loved him too. I know how horrible this is. Him touching you, knowing that he's capable of doing those things.
Nothing happened. Gordon was away working. I'd had a baby to look after.
Aaron was my baby. And I know I shouldn't have left him. And that I could have seen the signs too, but I'm not blaming you. Really, I'm not. But if Gordon is so innocent, then why aren't you backing him in court, huh? If my blameless ex had been charged with child abuse, then I would be straight up in that stand. Did he hurt Liv too? No. No, he didn't, because you didn't let her get in that situation, did you? You knew what to look for.
No.
Yes, Sandra. You left when Aaron did because she was growing up, she was getting gobby, and you were scared that he'd do that to her. I'm right. And you know I am.
Stay there. No, you don't. You stop in here.
She's my sister.
Hey, look, I promised your mum. And she's our family too, you know. Stop there. Gordon! Home now! Hey, get back!
Is she in there?
Look, I won't tell you again.
Liv, you all right?
What have you done to her?
Nothing. She's fine. She's just got a bit upset, that's all.
Did he touch you?
No. I'm sorry.
Boy! You put her up to this.
Look, ignore him. Get your sister in the car.
Slandering me to me daughter. My solicitor's gonna love this.
See you in court.
OK, look, you got me. No more pokies about Andy. I just want to see Debs, plain and simple.
The answer's still no.
I have been in prison, festering away, yeah? I missed a wedding, I missed being by her side at the hospital.
She had to beg you for a visiting order.
Yeah, because I was traumatised, wasn't I? I'd just given away my kid.
And the last conversation you had with her, you made her leave.
Because I told her like it was. I can understand that girl better than anyone else on this planet. So I can see if she's happy or just surviving. And you know what? If you love her as well, you will want to know that too. Come on, Kane, she needs us.
Right.
Aaron wound him up like no one else could. He had this face. He used to drive Gordon mad.
Yeah, tell me about it.
He'd have his customers giving him grief all day, and he'd come back home to Aaron's back chat. He took it out on him. There's no denying. Yelling, grounding him, throwing his football boots in the bin. Most of the time, that's all it was.
Most of the time.
He was a single dad when I met him. I thought he was entitled to lose his temper every now and then.
Rape, Sandra. That's what we're talking about
Yeah,
here.
but I didn't know that. I didn't know Gordon was capable of... And they did normal stuff as well. They go off on their bikes to the footy. I locked it away.
No, you didn't. You took you and your daughter and you got out of there. You knew exactly what he'd done and you said nothing.
He was my husband. I was too ashamed.
Hello?
I got your text. So what was so urgent?
I just needed a hand with something.
Uh-huh. What might that be?
Don't know about you, but it's a bit hot for me in here.
And what exactly do you need me for?
What do you think?
I think that you are totally shameless.
I'll have to make sure you get the hint.
Come on, ladies. Still a hen party. Nicola, what's left on your schedule?
Well, I wouldn't know, seeing as someone sat on it, Brenda.
I know. We can find out what the star sign of the baby will be, so you can see if you're going to be compatible. You know, like me and Gabby are.
Oh, in English, I'm a horse, but I'm a dog in Chinese. And here comes a fox in a dog collar. Entree. Leila's come through for here, lasses.
Gosh, that's very realistic.
He'll have Velcro in the back.
Actually...
Gabby, cover your eyes.
I'm not sure Laurel's really in the mood.
No, a bit of skiing will cheer her up, man. Yeah, and we're all sober, FYI, so nothing too kinky.
Okay, I can see what's happened here. This isn't the first time.
Are you gonna take your clothes off or not?
Gabby?
You all look like a lovely bunch of girls, and I'd love to stay,
Oh,
but...
let me do the ripping room.
I'm actually looking for the bride-to-be.
Brenda, stop it. OK, this is Ben, the vicar.
Eh? No.
I'm so sorry.
The lady in the shop said I'd find you here.
Yes, well, you're a day early, and this is women only, so shoo.
I just thought we could fit in another rehearsal. Are you the bride's mother?
Oh, this mocktail all over your head.
Look, I'm on wedding number 3, so another rehearsal would be, well, killing it, quite frankly. My mother's dead, and, well, my father might as well be. So I tell you what, me and Ashley, we'll see you there tomorrow. OK?
We had our first major bust-up. I wanted to go out with me mates. Gordon got all controlling.
Yeah.
So I took the baby and went to my mum's. The next day I went back. And I found Aaron's pyjamas in the bin outside. They were all wet, like he'd tried to wash them. I convinced myself that he'd wet the bed, that Gordon had got angry with him, and he'd been so upset that he'd wet himself. And I felt terrible, really bad. And I looked out for him around Gordon. He was really careful. For weeks. And then things just went back to normal.
He was 10 years old, and he was dealing with that all on his own.
It happened again a couple of years later, and same thing pretty much.
And did you talk to him about it?
He wouldn't. He just got really embarrassed. Gordon said it was a boy thing and to leave it alone. And I didn't know. Not for definite. Not till the day he left. There was a row in the bathroom. Aaron said, "You can't do that to me anymore." But then he left. So I knew he was safe.
You let him get away with it.
I wasn't sure.
Well, you are now. And it's not too late. Your statement is going to make all the difference.
What statement? I'm not going to the police.
Dobbin! Left, green.
Front left or rear left? Take who for my groin?
Don't you think that maybe you should take the costume off now?
No, we got speedos on underneath.
That's gross. And why do you even know that?
You did that on purpose.
How'd they go? I arrived at the wrong time. Just as Laurel was announcing your news.
Really?
Yeah, I can only assume the girls forced it out of her.
We were going to tell you. We were just being more cautious this time.
You'd made a decision.
The situation changed. Thinking Laurel had miscarried, it was devastating. You must understand.
Of course I understand. My point is exactly the same as before.
It's not up for discussion. We're making the most of every moment we have now. We're getting married and having a baby. What could be better than that? We're happy, Doug. I just wish you could be happy for us too.
Nice one.
No, my mother, excuse me.
Yeah, and you'll have a jumping down your throat in 2 seconds.
Oh, and you won't. Mr. Honest and Reliable.
Fine. So we'll both talk to her, tell her we're on the same page about Mozza.
Responsible co-parenting. Oh, yes, she'll love that. Good move. Come on, Debs, pick up.
Debbie? Yeah, it's me. Don't hang up this time. Look, it has been way too long. I just want to hear your voice, make sure you're all right. Look, I think about you all of the time. I wonder what you're up to, if you're thinking about me.
Oh, I'm almost crying here.
Kane?
It's my backup work phone, you lying tart.
Yeah, OK, so we were both desperate to speak to her. It's hardly the crime of the century, is it?
Listen, Debbie wants nothing to do with the pair of you, so
Get it through to your thick skulls. Don't pull a stunt like this again. Bye-bye.
You think this is hard? Think about Aaron in that interview room having to go through every single detail.
It's been 7 years. It's too long.
Tell the police what you told me.
They dig up anything they could to make me look bad.
You're not the victim here. I don't care if it's tough. If the jury think you are the worst kind of mother, you have to put this right.
What about Liv? What'll it do to her?
All I know is that Aaron has been living with this for years, feeling dirty and ashamed. He's been holding on to a secret that he didn't even have the words to explain. And now he has the guts to speak out, and people might not even believe him. He could be branded a liar or a fantasist, and I can't let that happen. You said you loved him. Now prove it.
Right, make sure you take some fruit with you, everyone. It's very cleansing.
No, sorry, Dad. I'm not interested in your lectures. Go.
Laurel, it's my speech.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Please listen. My daughter, Laurel. The kindest, most compassionate woman I know. Capable of infinite love for her children and Ashley. Her soulmate, who she never stopped loving.
Oh, don't let Marlon hear that.
It was that love that pulled her through. Helped her conquer her demons. Ashley did what my best efforts never could. He gave me my precious daughter back. So I don't care if it's 6 months or 6 weeks. You will find more happiness, more laughter than most people do in a lifetime.
I thought we agreed that this was going to get messy.
This was a massive mistake.
Monumental.
You're gorgeous. My brother must need his flipping head examined.
It's kind of hard to feel gorgeous when your husband goes off with a man.
Well, his loss, my gain.
So we're doing this then? No more awkward kitchen encounters.
Who needs a kitchen when we've got the whole estate? No one to disturb us.
Has to be a secret, though. You're still not my dad's favourite person.
I like secrets.
It's only till Sam gets back, anyway.
Well, I made it out with Dad, thanks to your meddling.
I couldn't bear you being unhappy.
Well, not anymore. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Even though the whole church is going to be staring at my bum.
That will have to come clean. To Arthur, and Dad. And I should tell Harriet too.
Well, she already knows. I ended up inviting her to my hen party, and she was absolutely fine about it. Nicola was horrified that you weren't staying over at Bob's tonight. She kept pushing her sofa onto me.
Life's too short. I don't want us to be apart for a second more than we have to.
Me neither. Feels right, doesn't it? It's like all the wrong turnings we took were bringing us back here. Here's to the perfect day tomorrow.
Hey! Where are you going?
I'm just off to get a cup of tea.
Oh, you're going to go and sit in there on your own with a brew?
Yeah, I need to prepare by myself. It's the first time I've done a solo gig.
This is my best mate you're marrying. You sure you're not a stripper? OK, you need a proper drink.
No, I don't really partake. It doesn't agree with me.
Just a little snifter. One glass can actually be medicinal, fact.
One glass, OK? Be rude to decline.
Sorry, Mum. I should have talked to you properly. Never lie to me again, though, eh?
Well, she's seen Gordon. But she's fine.
Thanks for bringing her back. Go and wait in the car, love. Me and your mum, we've been talking. And I'm gonna tell the police the truth. That I think your dad abused you.
Well, how am I supposed to say thanks?
I know it won't make it up to you, but I was scared too. It's no excuse. I'm so sorry.
Hiya. You're Aaron's sister, right?
Yeah.
You okay? Bit of a shock, all that.
Yeah, well, at least I've got more family now.
Yeah, I guess.
Not my scumbag dad, though. Never talk to him again.
If you've been affected by issues raised in tonight's episode, you can visit itv.com/advice for further information. Next tonight, with 3,300 guests wanting to leave, it's time to roll up your sleeves and climb aboard the cruise after the break.